There's a knocking sound in the cylinder head. The timing chain tensioner is to blame. We've even got a little DIY fix here, but it's already jumped, and probably more than once. Here's $1 million secret. How to change the timing chain without splitting the engine. I've shown you how. It's a perfect rainy day to continue the fight for the life of that Kawasaki Brute Force 650. If you missed the first 2 episodes, a quick recap. It was bought on OLX and they were a bit dishonest about its condition. Actually, not just a bit, they really fibbed. But it is what it is. We're fixing it so it rides, runs, and makes the owner happy. Last time, after changing the oil and everything else, we noticed knocking in the head. The timing chain again. I'll try to show you. The valves were already checked like 5 times, so no need to get clever in the comments. Everything's quiet on that end, so let's start taking it apart. We're going to remove the cylinder head and take a closer look at the timing chain. If you're interested, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and of course, donate to the armed forces of Ukraine. And as always, it's grind time. We got to the timing chain tensioner, and it's not a pretty sight. The chain is lifting almost half a tooth and the timing marks are off. That might be why it's hard to start when cold. Here's the timing mark, and over here, it's a mess. It's definitely jumped teeth more than once. There's even a mark on the chain. That's bad. And look here, the tensioner is fully extended. The chain is so tight it's nearly touching. I can confirm I had unscrewed it, and it's fully maxed out. So, today's task, remove the old timing chain and replace it with a new one. Ideally without removing the cylinder piston group, so we don't have to mess with the gaskets. That's our issue. Plus, we have another small problem. There's a dent on the rocker arm. We'll have to figure out what to do about it. But for now, we're leaving it as is and focusing on replacing the chain while waiting for the new one. Our chain has arrived, an original Kawasaki, part number made in Japan. Everything's great. Let's check what we got. Boom, boom, boom. Here's the chain. The task is to break this chain using this special tool, then do the same to the one on the engine and link it all back together carefully. You'll also need some copper wire to secure the pin. First, we remove and disassemble the tensioner. Take out the camshaft, fix it in place with the wire, break the old chain, connect it to the new one, and, using the Kickstarter or a 14-17mm socket, rotate the engine to pull the chain through, set the marks. And all should be good. We remove the tensioner. It's fully extended, but the camshaft doesn't show visible wear, so we'll leave it for now. Step 1 done. We've broken the old chain on the engine. Step 2. Push out the pin just enough so it doesn't fall out of the link, because if it falls out, putting it back in will be a nightmare. We broke the timing chain. The pin stayed inside the link. Now we connect the old chain with the new one using the wire, rotate the Kickstarter or use a socket wrench, and feed the new chain through, all without splitting the engine. Then we remove the wire, align the timing marks, and we're ready to ride. The new timing chain is installed. The marks are perfectly aligned. Now we take the valve cover, screw in the bolts by hand, rotate the engine 720 degrees, and check that the marks still align. I didn't record this part on camera, but it's essential to avoid startup mistakes. We clean off the old sealant, clean the mounting surfaces, apply new sealant, and tighten the bolts to the correct torque spec. You watch, we work. We wiped off all the excess. Ilyuka already drained the oil from the front differential. It takes 400 grams of the same Mobil one we use in the engine. And for the rear, we use Mobil 424. We pour it in and seal the cover. All bolts are torqued to 9.8 Newton meters, just like the manual says. Now we can adjust the valves and try to start the beast. One more upgrade. We installed a temperature sensor in the airbox and ran the wire to the head. Now the owner will always know the engine temperature. Link in the description for AliExpress. The gauge works. The temperature is rising and visible on the dashboard. Great upgrade. If you're shopping on AliExpress, grab a few of these. It's raining again, so we're wrapping up for today, and we'll reassemble everything tomorrow. Spark plugs installed. Everything is great. I showed you the $1 million trick to replace the timing chain without taking apart the engine. Ilyuka, fire it up. Runs quietly, cleanly. Let's go test it. Ilyuka will rev it up a bit, and that'll be the end of this episode. What a great one. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, hit the like button, and don't forget to support our troops. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.